Hello everybody and welcome back to OMSI 2 on ZZ9's Transport. Today you join me back in Yorkshire 3.0, but you can probably tell that already by the fact it's Sycamore Park and Ride on the bus stop flag over there. And we've got a bus that's a little bit different, one that I haven't driven on the channel yet, and one that I really don't drive all too often. And this bus is possibly going to be a bit of a challenge, but that's going to be part of the fun of it. It is, of course, a bendy bus. Specifically, a York Park and Ride liveried bendy bus. And it seems quite well themed really. We're on the Yorkshire map, so why not take a York Park and Ride themed bus? So this livery, I found it recently on Fellowsfilm. It's based on the York Park and Ride Citaros that were withdrawn. How long ago were they withdrawn now? Can't actually remember now. Was that the end of 2023, wasn't it? They've been gone a wee bit now. But that's what this is essentially based off of, and the reg plate I put on it is done in a similar way as well. BG68 OLV. One of those Citaros was of course BG58 OLV. But it wouldn't make sense to do that when this bus is not from 2008. Eclipse 3s did not exist back then. I think Eclipse 2s didn't really exist back then either, or they were... No, they existed, I think. Yeah, they existed, they only just started existing around 58 plate time. But it makes sense to make this as a 68 plate, like so. So, we're going to drive it on Park and Ride 2, and we're going to see how we get on. I'm expecting a Park and Ride 1 bus to join us soon, but for now, let's just move this back to how we normally have it, and we're blocking all the people wanting to cross. That's gone well, hasn't it? We're blocking literally everyone who wants to cross because our bus is 18 metres long, even though it fits perfectly within the bus stop box. Here is the interior that's been used here. This is what it looks like from this point of view. This is the furthest back point of view you can get that isn't glitched, because if you start looking at the points of view back here, then the next time you go into F2 mode, they kind of don't work. You can't put the tip-up seats down, unfortunately. Some buses you can do that in this game, some you can't, but anyway. Let's get this thing started up, shall we? The engine in this one's probably going to be quite quiet today because it's so far back in the bus. But we just have to make do with that. I haven't turned the volume up in the recording because I've turned the AI cars back on. And I don't want them to be too overpowering. So we just work with it how it is. Don't need that there, we know what the pin is. Did I accept the timetable? That's the next question, that's the horn. Did I accept the timetable? No, I didn't. I should probably do that.
The next stop is Sycamore Park and Ride.
There you go. Proof that we've now accepted the timetable. As soon as the ticketer's sorted, we will do the needful with that. I'm expecting some buses to show up soon for the Park and Ride 1. Possibly the one that's been withdrawn from this service to allow us to take over as well. We'll see. Still nothing yet. Surprisingly not. I have a hard time getting through at the other stand anyway with everyone in the way. We'll leave that and leave that on about 21, that should be fine. Got two systems here, we've got this one here. Let me have a look and see if there's branding on it. No, it just says front. HEAVAC. And then that one's not branded. Wonder which one counts. Or if none of them count. Anyway, PR2. We should probably do this. Destination number. I keep forgetting that's how these work. University 21. 21. We will do this. Seems about right. And on everyone gets.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, is it me you're looking
Hiya.
for?
No, you get that the wrong way
Good day,
round.
driver.
Good day.
Morning, sweetie.
Oh, it's all contactless.
Oh, hello. Morning, sweetie.
Welcome
Hello.
on board. Hello. Welcome on board.
Hello, is it me
Oh, the
you're
queue behind
looking
is getting
for?
worse.
Hiya, driver.
can see in the mirror the queue behind is getting so much worse. Oh, that's going to be a problem when the buses show up. I'm assuming there will be a bus showing up from there any moment now. Can't remember how long our layover time here normally is. Oh dear. See if I can pull forward just a little bit. Don't normally do this before departure, but I'm just going to see if we can pull forward a wee bit. There we go. What? How are you struggling there? What's the issue? Okay, let's just move it to there. And that should be fine. There we go. Didn't really want to be... oh, there's trees. Didn't really want to be that far forward, but if it works, it works. If it works, it works. I won't complain. Oh, hello. You're rather close, aren't you? Put that back down. Yeah, I'm quite surprised. I expected the PR1 by now. I'm not sure where that is. I want to actually see it arrive because I want to show something that some people might not realise that you can do with those specific buses. So I'm actually specifically going to hold, I'm not going to forward the time like I normally do for this reason. Let's turn the engine off. Save on fuel, even though it's absolutely not going to be an issue. Oh, here we go. There's something arriving. Not sure if it's going to be the 1 or the 2. We'd like it to be the 1. Oh, these trees are becoming an issue, aren't they? Alright, let's just go to about here. Hopefully it'll be the one for the Park and Ride 1. It looks like it is. So as you probably know if you've got this map, it comes with a version of the B8RLEA and the street deck that's exclusive to the map. They are in different folders. They're not as updated as the others, like they still use the old display system, things like that. And what they don't come with is their own branding patch. However, as you can see, I've got it there. And basically all you have to do is just copy the model and texture folders from the branding patch for the regular G3 unveiling pack into the particular folders, YC Master Deck and YC Veiling for these, and you get the branding patches without issue. So I did that here, and you can see it works pretty well. I don't know if there's anything on the back. Not on this one, no. Street Deck doesn't have anything on the back. But as you can see, it works without issue. Things you love to see, and of course this one's obviously got it, because why wouldn't it? Question is, will the vehicle that I've withdrawn from the PR2 come in or not? We're out in about 1 minute, so that won't be too much longer before we actually get on the move. Set that back the way I like it. We'll hop back into the cab. We pop that forward just a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't get rid of the bus next to us, because why not? You never know, we might get some more passengers, or not. No, that bus just gets to stay there. Get the engine on. Almost time to go. I just realised I've spent 9 minutes sat at the bus stands not doing anything. This is a well-paced video. This is a very well-paced video. But good news is it's almost time to depart. We'll see how many curbs we hit during this journey. Probably quite a few. Alright, here we go. We'll see more of those buses with that branding patch on the way. The AI list on this map at the moment is still very much default. So it's
The
all
next
the
stop
Yorkshire...
is Sycamore School.
That's going to interrupt me a lot. It's all the Yorkshire counties exclusive versions of the buses rather than the base packs. This bendy bus is actually the only bus currently in service in the map, which isn't the Yorkshire specific version, because there is no Yorkshire specific version of this. The only Yorkshire specific buses are...
Now then, lad. How's it going?
Yeah, okay, okay. The only Yorkshire specific buses with the map are the 10.5 metre street deck, not sure which gearbox that has, and the stealth B8RLEA 12.4 metre single door.
The next stop is Sycamore Avenue.
Ah, I actually timed the end of my sentence well. It's not often that happens, is it? Yeah, we're already running early. Get some revs out of it. Not that they're needed, but we can, so we might as well. Take it nice and slow over the speed bumps. There we go.
Hiya.
Cruising,
driver.
stop slowly.
Now then, lad. How's it going?
Going alright. Got a bendy bus to try and challenge me today. I'd say that's going alright. I would say this is probably one of the more forgiving maps to take a bendy bus on. The lanes here I think are a bit wider than some of the stuff you see, well certainly a lot of the stuff you see on Lincolnshire. Probably the same would be true for West Country as well, so... Oh. Come on bus.
The next stop is Elm Tree
Oh, I
Road.
bet you I'm going to hit a curb with this, let's see. Wide swing, oh there's not as much steering lock as I thought, and we've crashed into a sign and the traffic light pole. But we didn't hit the curbs, so the mission is still able to succeed. Can hit everything else, just not the curbs. That's the criteria for the mission. Pull a bit further forward, there we go.
Hi, handsome.
Welcome on board everybody.
Hiya, driver.
Hiya.
Oh, there's a tram.
Hello there.
Tram is missing part of the tram. Classic. We love a tram that's missing part of the tram. Slightly suboptimal.
The next stop is Victoria Tramway.
Speaking of trams, lights that stay green for 1 whole second. About that tram over there. No, that tram's got all its tram. Oh no, no one's stopping, never mind.
The next stop is Promenade Hotel.
Promenade Hotel. Ding. This time there is someone wanting to get off. We need to remember it's a dual door bus, so we've got to open the rear doors as well.
Morning, sweetie.
There we go.
Hello. Good day, driver. Morning, sweetie. Hi, handsome.
Hello
I think those
there.
rear doors make a buzzing
Oh,
noise.
hello.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Very quiet buzzing noise, but there is a buzzing noise. There's a PR2. There's a tram that's missing a bit of tram.
The next stop is Promenade Way.
Quite frankly, I don't know how they justified sending that tram out in service. It's not the condition to leave a tram in. But it's nothing to do with us, we're just driving a bendy bus, so we keep going. Older livery over there. Hello, older liveried bus. If you've got any suggestions for other
Good day,
places
driver.
to challenge myself on with this bendy bus, you're welcome to suggest them. The 95 on Lincolnshire is not available as a suggestion. I'm not going to try and do a reversing manoeuvre in one of these. That just will not happen. Not until I've had
The
about
next
20
stop
different
is
attempts
Grey
off camera
Avenue.
at it anyway. Maybe then I might consider it. Oh, well, mission's failed. Hit a curb. Ah, the mission's mainly
Hiya,
about
driver.
going round corners, so... Can't remember if I've done Lincolnshire's 95 on the channel already. If I've not, maybe that might have to be something
The next
I'm
stop
looking
is
doing.
Broadway Pub.
Oh dear, we've had a bit of a problem with the buildings up here. No one off? I don't think you'd really want to get off here when the buildings look like that. It's not worked out for them at all. Where's the memory gone? Oh, now they work. Classic
The next
OMSI.
stop is Broadway Shops.
And buildings looking spooky like that, you probably won't want to get off. They're probably all just, yeah, they're all just the same texture. It's one texture, but it affects so many things because it's repeated. That is a thing. No, I actually had a
Good day,
black
driver.
texture
Hello,
issue on OMSI for a while. Hello, everybody. No, I had a black texture issue on OMSI on Yorkshire for a while. Always was the map I would get them on, but has been a while since I had one. Oh well. OMSI just
The
be
next
like that
stop is
sometimes.
Oakhart Family Pub.
Can never really predict it, it just happens when you least expect it. Around the corner we go. And off to another pub we go. We're just at the... I already forgot the name of it. Now we're going to Oakhart. If you can hear the engine, there's a little bit of revs there briefly. Sort of keep it around about this sort of speed. Keep an eye on, make sure the back section doesn't hit the curb. Come on, frame rate. Ooh. Almost clipped that one. Instead I'll just go way along at the stop. It's not the most inspiring looking pub really, is it?
What?
But again, to each their own with what they feel like is a good business venture. That little yellow ABS light's on again. I was driving this yesterday just to remember how it drives, and that was on from pretty much the start.
The next stop is Ferndale Lake District.
Oh well. Bus drives fine enough. Surely it'll all be fine. How are we doing on the schedule? We're actually working pretty well to time, but we're going to get a little bit early here. Try and keep it around 30, so that'll probably help. Well, there's one of the Yorkshire specific B8s. Again, you could just about see the right logo on that. Oh, well, there's the curb. Been a while since I've done that particular curb clipping, but
Hello, mate.
I guess we have to call the mission failed now.
Now then, lad.
I
How's it
literally
going?
was right up on top of the thing.
Hiya, driver.
Hello, welcome on board. Pretty much right on time, actually. Not bad. Let's taxi go. We're not crossing too far into their path.
The next stop is Ferndale Farm.
This is where these timetables are a bit strange because they always give you way too much time to get there than what you need. At least on some of the routes they do. I don't think this one, this one's not quite so bad for it, but seen one where you make up like a minute and a half on it. So if we just drive steady, then it'll be alright. Another park and ride bus. What one's that? Another park and ride 2? It is. I think it's a 17 plate. There we go, wasn't that a good stop?
Morning, sweetie. Hello, lad. Oh, hello.
If you're wondering what route I was actually driving on when I said that I was trying it yesterday just to remind myself what it was like, it was this route but in the opposite direction, so I'm not doing something I already know like nothing, and that person just crossed without even looking. There's no way I was going to be able to anticipate that. Driver trainer with a 24 or a 25 heading the other way. And we're just going to miss stop. There we go. There's something behind us. Not a bus. Not a bus, so it's not as important. Oh well, we've got plenty of time to get to the next stop, so here's the first bus. Interesting, when this thing's idle, the front almost raises up a bit, and as you let off the brakes it sort of just dips down. The interesting mechanics of bendy bus operation. At least OMSI bendy bus operation. There's a lot of cars there today, isn't there? Busy traffic heading that way, towards Aversham. Come on, bus. What are you doing? Uh-oh, that might be... Oh, I think I just missed the curb. I think I just missed the curb there. I'll count it as just missed since there's no evidence to the contrary. Take it up to 50 miles an hour. Oh, there's a taxi. Of course, as always, it goes without saying, the links to everything, map, bus and the repaint I found on Fellowsfilm, will be in the description. I can't off the top of my head remember who made this one, but I did find it recently. It might be... Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head, but it will be linked. So you will be able to get it for yourself. It's part of a pack of different First York repaints. It's Park and Ride livery, the older style Park and Ride livery, which is like the silver with a different style on it. And then there's like, what other ones are there? There's First York Urban on some things. There's... don't think there's First York dark blue like the spare on the Optier Metro Deckers, the ones that aren't Park and Ride branded. That was not a well-formed sentence, but you know what I mean. I don't think that one's in there. I honestly can't remember. I know this is here and I know we're driving with this, and that's what matters. At least at the moment. There you go. Didn't hear anything, so I'm going to say I did not hit that curb. It's trying to make it up. Just have a feeling when you think there's going to be people getting on at a stop. Can just
Good
pull
day,
in
driver.
Hello.
slightly early because no one's getting off. There we go.
The next stop is Carvery.
There is someone getting off at this stop though. Off and on is happening. Oh, that was definitely a curb. Where did all this traffic come from? Bit of peace and quiet. Gotta get across 2 lanes, hopefully we've got enough time. That car appeared, it's a bit too late, I've already committed to the manoeuvre, they managed to stop in time.
The next stop is Ashbury.
It's fine, it's all fine. Would doing that land me in trouble if this was a real thing? Probably. But you know what? This is a simulated bus. So it's all good. Oh. Come on. Figure out the right gear. Oh, we've been caught by the light. That might not have happened if you'd chosen the right gearbox. Oh well. Shift it into neutral to keep the engine happy. Any buses? None appearing from that side. Maybe there'll be something shot from the other side. What's going right now? Nothing. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Oh, I see a bus. See a bus through the trees. It's a double-decker. It's another park and ride too. It's been stopped and now the crossings are going, so I think we'll be next up. Yep. Away we go. Again, you can see the lovely branding patch, despite it being the Yorkshire exclusive one, using what I said at the start of the video. Way back when I spent 10 minutes at the start point of the route. Like every sensible OMSI video maker does. I am forming good sentences, and there's an Eclipse with it.
Oh, hello.
Stop and have a closer look, but I'm a little bit behind schedule now. Oh, there's another one. A 14, that one will be. I assume that bus will be coming around here, so I'll just hold. Now you can see the right logo on that one as well. That is the Yorkshire Counties 3B8. There's one thing with those now, of course, is their display systems are older than the rest of Masterswitch's products, because earlier in the year all of the main Masterswitch packs had a big update that changed how the displays work. It does leave some interesting little glitches here and there on the older ones, but nothing that actually affects functionality, so long as you do use a HOF file compatible with the older setup. I've never actually looked into what the differences are between them, if you can convert one to the other easily or not. I genuinely don't know.
Ashbury Road.
Might be something worth looking up, because there's going to be maps in the future that release that will only have files made for the newer vehicles. So if you're wanting to drive the older ones on them for some reason,
Hello, mate.
which I have, like if you've got repaints that are only on the Yorkshire specific ones, then you would want a HOF file that works for them as well. So maybe that's something worth looking into.
The next
And I imagine
stop
there's
is
people that already know the
Suffolk
answer to
Avenue.
that question. Maybe it's already been posted somewhere and I've just missed it, but anyway, this is going to be interesting. Oh. No, that was not so successful. I can see that that definitely didn't work. How are we 2 minutes behind schedule? Not been that slow, have I? I mean, I've been overshooting the stop like that. Of course it's gonna hinder things slightly. Don't want to go too fast over the speed bumps though.
The next stop is Roswell Drive.
Barely doing anything with the throttle, and the revs are just doing whatever they feel like. Cannot find a gear they're happy in. Don't need those doors open. There we go. Eventually it decides it wants to move. We're not making back 3 minutes in the time we've got left. Those lights were never going to stop me.
Corporation Junction.
Yeah, Range Rover will be given a very long bus, so you're just going to have to let all of the bus go past. All 18 metres of it, or however long it is. Oh. Bouncy, bouncy.
The next stop is Corporation Road.
Corporation Road. Oh, these lights are a bit nicer to us. That's a bit fast into the junction. No one on a rough here, that's a surprise. Usually I end up stopping there.
The next stop is Ashbury University.
Yeah, we're going to be a little late, but hopefully won't be too bad. This corner will be interesting to navigate. I'm going to hit the curb on a corner, it's going to be that one. I have to play it really precise. No, not going yet. Got the timing a bit wrong on that one. Oh, here we go. Oh, come on, bus. It's the third time you've been a bit difficult with getting moving. Just do this. Got time before the light changes, so we'll just... play it carefully. Oh, this is tight. You can see it in the mirror, that is a bit close. I don't think I've got too much room at the front either. So it might be tricky. That might have just worked. I think I'm going to call that just working. That just succeeded. Only just. I don't think there was much in it. Really don't think there was much in that one. Well, here we are at the university eventually, after all of that. Just pull in nice and forward enough, right about there. Let's do that. Timetable changes. We don't need that door open though. Where's my mouse? All the way over there. But anyway, here we are. Ashbury Uni terminus. After a very interesting journey, and it's already wanting me to load up for the next run back, but we're not going to do that. Not now, not today. Not a thing that I'm looking to do. But here's the front of the bus again. I would like to thank you all for watching. As always, I hope you've enjoyed it. You know what to do if you did. I don't need to tell you that. and who knows what the next random bus on a random route might be. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know how you think I did on those ones that were a bit, ooh, who knows. Do you think I succeeded, or do you think not? I'll leave that up to you to decide. But once again, thank you for watching, and we'll do the usual outro. When that display goes off, that'll do it for the video. So, thank you once more. That's probably the fourth time I've said that. And that will be it for the video. See you with the next random bus on a random route in OMSI 2.